Hello guys. Yeah, sorry I didn't not upload a video last weekend. So I did do one. Sorry. Like Dan said. But then someone called me for dinner. I was getting angry because it was gonna get cold. And then I just didn't upload it. Sorry about that. Right, starting with Adam as usual. If you want to rework days, that's fine with me. Oh, and why did you think I would disagree about the piracy thing? I mean, I do a lot, when I can, when they haven't blocked the other downloading sites on my uni thing, because I keep on blocking them. I think I'm downloading more things at uni now than at home, because I have less TV, so I tend to download a few TV programs. And I do download quite a few films. I mean, I do go to the cinema, and I think I support the industry in that way. And I would think twice about downloading an indie film if I know I'll probably quite like it. But about mainstream films, unless I really want to have it, or I really like it, I will download it. And like Dan said, I don't really feel that bad about it because they do charge extortionate prices. Music, I do download most of it. I tend to buy mixed CDs, especially in Spain. I don't know why, but I do download them because from bands and stuff, I usually don't like. I like single songs, or like 4 or 5 songs per band or per singer or so I don't really see the point in buying the whole album when I'm only going to listen to a few, and again, they are very expensive. So there you go. Games, no. Moving on to Dan. I did enjoy the Apple quite a lot. It was a very nice little place on the river. What's all this business about Adam giving up drinking? So glad you brought up the question of the afterlife. Amazing. I have not spoken about it in a very long time. So hoping to find out what you lot think. First thing I'm going to show you, if I can see it. Oh, hang on. Yeah, hang on a minute. Is Hamlet. This book deals with what I think, in my opinion, one of the meanings of it is the afterlife and what happens there, and if what you do in your life affects the afterlife, basically, which is why Hamlet have a whole, shall I kill him, shall I not, la la. But yeah, oh, I love you, Hamlet. Okay, so let's get started on this very, very exciting topic. Okay, if there was no afterlife, what would be the point of living? That's what I think most people that believe in the afterlife would ask themselves. Obviously not you, Owen. But I think doing well in life is obviously good enough for your life, and you'll leave things behind that will help and develop the more next generations to come, and help them evolve and all that. But I don't think that's enough. I don't think I would be motivated enough if I thought or knew for certain that there was nothing after this life, because I would feel well, but then everyone is going to die and not get anywhere, so the whole of the history of the world is actually pointless then. I believe in reincarnation completely, and don't look at me weird, but I remember when I was maybe a bit before I moved here, so maybe when I was 9 or 10, I remember going to these meetings that my mum goes to, and meeting these people who were talking to my mum, and I was sitting there as well, who said they remember their their previous lives as humans before, and they remembered their families and the people they lived with. And how I think it works is that you die, basically, and your soul sort of, depending on how ethically and morally and how well in general you have done in life, you will be reincarnated as either a human, an animal, an insect or a plant, and there's like a rank to it. So humans will be at the top, and plants and sort of like minerals will be at the bottom of the pyramid, if you like. And obviously you want to be a human because they have the ability to think and make choices, and slowly, but gradually, hopefully, you'll be able to sort of develop your mind and learn more about, not yourself, which you'll be a different person, but have the ability to learn more about the world and the meaning of life, basically. It's all very complicated, and I don't think I've got it clear in my head just yet. And I see it as life being a journey, and the afterlife or death being just another journey, not the end of your life. Right, so moving on to Owen. I love it when you open your videos with you playing your guitar and singing like you did last week. I think it's really good. And may I just ask, what made you buy a ukulele? Okay, let's get down to business. We are told not to get things out of them, you said, when talking about dumpsters and bins in general, I suppose. I think that's a very, very good example of the nanny culture we live in, because not everything that's thrown away is rubbish and dangerous and you should not touch it or you'll die. I think, they're just things that are unwanted and sometimes they deserve a second chance, like the book. So thanks for keeping it, Dan. I thought all the examples you gave about the nanny culture thing were really funny, especially the one don't feed to fish on the dog shampoo bottle. It looks like you were wearing scrubs rather than a shirt, but that must have been the light. And on your question, pets, I am so glad that you asked that, because I'm going to have to introduce to you guys the new addition to my family. Sea monkeys! I mean, they're not in there yet, because I have to wait till 5 o'clock, so that's 10 minutes to go. And I have to put this little sachet of instant live eggs in there. It's amazing. Don't you think it's amazing how they have, like, eggs in a sachet? It's ridiculous. Oh, hang on. Oh, God, I'm so sorry. Did I mention this to Fuchsia or Tushi or Liko? But I do miss my cats dearly. Here they are. Oh, God. Reflection. Well, that's Fuchsia. And that's Liko. Well, I've got one more Tutti, but I don't have a photo of him yet. But in respect to, should people be allowed to have, like, other sort of type of pets, I think there should be a limit. I mean, when referring to, say, tropical birds or like koalas and snakes and that, because I know that some people do have the right sort of facilities for them, but I think most of the time they end up being given to rescue centres because they can't afford them or keep them anymore, or they're bored of them, or they're getting too dangerous. And I think the fact that they don't grow up in an environment, in their natural environment with others like them, so their species, is not the best for them. I did have a little question and experiment to play on you guys, but I think there's enough to talk about, so I will leave it till next time. Goodbye.